Hi Madam Isman and good afternoon everyone.
Today we are going to share with you about phototherapy. Phototherapy refers to using light to treat medical condition and also known as light therapy. Some of this therapy using ultraviolet light and some exposure to light that is brighter than indoor light but not as bright as direct sunlight.
When phototherapy are usually used. 1. To treat jaundice in newborn. 2. Treat patient with skin disorder. 3. Treat patient with depression. And treat patient with seasonal affective disorder, SAD.
Phototherapy and jaundice. Jaundice is due to high level of bilirubin in the blood, which may cause the skin and sometimes the sclera of the baby appear yellow. How does phototherapy used in newborn jaundice? Using light to eliminate bilirubin in the blood. My baby's skin and blood absorb these light waves. These light waves are absorbed by my baby's skin and blood and change bilirubin into another form that can be more easily excreted in the stool and urine.
Precaution during therapy. The baby is undressed so that as much of the skin as possible is exposed. The baby's eyes are covered to cover their retina. Feeding should continue on a regular schedule.
Problem that might occur during phototherapy: skin rash, damage of retina nerve, dehydration, increased bowel movement.
Phototherapy for skin disease. This method uses ultraviolet light to reduce inflammation of the skin, and it can help in various inflammatory skin disorders. This is usually temporary and not a cure of the disease. It can treat common skin conditions such as psoriasis, eczema, and other forms of dermatitis.
Patients are not allowed to do this therapy if you are unable to attend regularly for treatment. If you are unable to stand unaided for up to 10 minutes. If your skin condition is made worse by natural sunlight. If you have had skin cancer. If you are taking a medicine which suppresses your immune system.
Precaution during the therapy. 1. Do not take medicines that make you more sensitive to ultraviolet light. 2. Avoid additional sun exposure or the use of sunbeds. 3. Avoid excessive quantities of foods that can make you more sensitive to ultraviolet light. 4. Avoid using any perfume or any cream other than directed.
There are short-term and long-term side effects. Example of short-term side effects are sunburn, dry skin, folliculitis, and blister.
Example of long-term side effects are premature skin aging and skin cancer.
Hey, I'm going to talk about phototherapy for depression and seasonal affective disorder. It is used to treat major depressive disorder and sleep disorder. It is often effective, though doctors do not know exactly why. And it can have side effects, but most of can be effectively alleviated. The therapy primarily treats major depressive disorder with seasonal pattern that usually occurs during winter. Compensate for the lack of exposure to sunlight that is thought to be linked to major depressive disorder with seasonal patterns. The side effects include headache and sunburn. Advantage of this therapy are safe and convenient, associated with few or mild side effects. Disadvantages of this therapy is headache, insomnia, fatigue, dry eyes and nose.
And now we're going to end our presentation with this video of new phototherapy product with it mechanism.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy and the ability to heal itself. Let's take a look at why this is important on a cellular level. For example, a number of our patch products help counteract free radicals, oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are neutralized naturally.